allow me to paint a picture for you guys. It's 2000 and I think it's 10. A young Mikhail just recently saw Shrek the Final Chapter, the last Shrek entry. Fantastic film. I had a great time with it. So then a year later, they announced a Puss in Boots. I'm like, oh, that's great. 11-year-old Mikhail is excited. I get to see a spinoff of Puss in Boots from Shrek. It sounds like a win. It was kind of a flop to me, to be honest. I thought it was very mid when I watched it. I was like, oh, this movie's just okay. And that's 11-year-old me talking. If I thought a movie was mid at 11 years old, it's probably mid. So now flash forward a decade plus now, we get Puss in Boots, the Last Wish. So now I'm 22 years old. I have PTSD. I'm thinking, you know what? This movie might be mid too. But I had some free time. I said, hey, let me check this out. And to my surprise, this movie is actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie to you. It's pretty good. Now you're probably wondering, why would I pay money if I thought the movie was mid? I didn't pay money. I don't condone this. I want to support our local cinemas. However, I did use a legal website. Now, if you want to support your local cinemas, don't click the link in the description. That will show you all these HD quality, some 720p quality of movies. You don't want that. You want to see movies in the highest quality at the cinema. So you want to support your cinemas? Don't click the link in the description I will leave, okay? I'm trying to show you what not to do. Don't be like me. Be better. Support movie theaters. Now, back to the review. So the story, pretty straightforward. Puss wasted his 8 lives. He has 1 life left. And now he's trying to make a wish to get all his 9 lives back. So it's very simple plot right there, straightforward. And it's the other parts that add on to it. So I won't call him the main villain. He's kind of like a background villain. So Death wants Puss. Obviously Puss has 8 plus lives, all these lives. Death's like, hey, yo, I want you now type deal. And then we have other people who want a wish too. So I'm not going to reveal the other people's wishes, but I will talk about their characters. So besides Puss, we have a lot of characters. We have who's that one? The guy with the thumb and the cherry pies, or hunker pies. I forgot his name. He was a fun character though. He was a fun character. I forgot his name, but I think you guys might know him. You could Google him. The guy who puts his thumb in the pie. Check it. He has his whole crime syndicate business. He wants to make a wish. Goldilocks and Three Bears is a family situation. They want to make a wish. Then Middens, who was in the last Puss in Boots movie, Puss in Boots, Jesus, movie, she wants to make a wish. So all these people want to make a wish, and they all have to get the map, go to the wish star to make a wish. Very fun. Obviously, Puss and Middens are allies. There's this new character who's a funny-looking dog. He's cool. He's like a therapy dog in the movie, kind of, for Puss almost. Kind of, it's weird to explain, but he's a very fun character as well. All around, this is a very fun movie. I think the MVP for the movie is probably, I don't know who the MVP. I want to say the dog, really, the dog and Goldilocks, the Goldilocks family. I really like Goldilocks and Three Bears and their whole interaction, because they're actually a family, and her backstory is actually kind of interesting, because with Shrek, there was a little spin on the story. So these fairy tales are fables. So I really like how they put a spin on Goldilocks story, and same with the whole, I'm just going to call the guy Jack. Yeah, I'm just going to call the man Jack, and the thumb and him, the pie guy. Sorry right now, my bad. But he was a fun boss villain type deal as well. And all around, it was just a very fun experience, you thought, you go in with low expectations, but you go in with very high, you come out with a very high feeling, oh, this is a good time. And then the whole thing with him and Death too, that was a whole good character arc as well with Puss, all in all, it's a good story. Now granted, this is a kid's movie, so this wasn't made for guys like me, but I'm glad as an adult, again 20 years old, I could enjoy this movie, I had a good time. On a side note, I did have a healthy serving of wine before I watched the movie, but that only amplified the experience in my opinion. So all in all, I will say that Puss in Boots, The Last Wish is probably a 8.5, maybe 8.7. It's pretty good, I wasn't expecting the sequel, but it came out and it was pretty fun, Yeah, that's pretty much it. Really enjoyed the film. I highly recommend it. I recommend seeing it in theaters, not using illegal websites. And yeah, that's probably about it. Thanks for watching.